Hollywood loves to sell fairy tales, but some stories whisper something far darker. From secret societies to underground rituals, rumors claim that certain stars were exposed to occult groups long before fame found them. Tonight, we explore 20 celebrities surrounded by disturbing allegations, conspiracy theories, and shadowy upbringing rumors that refuse to disappear. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe remains one of Hollywood's most mysterious icons, and conspiracy theorists have long surrounded her early life with dark speculation. Born Norma Jean Mortensen, Marilyn endured a deeply unstable childhood, moving through foster homes and orphanages, which some theorists claim made her emotionally vulnerable to manipulation later in life. Rumors suggest that before her rise to fame, she was introduced to powerful Hollywood figures connected to secretive elite circles. Conspiracy communities allege these groups used psychological control, grooming, and occult symbolism to shape stars for fame and obedience. Some even claim Marilyn was programmed to become the perfect public fantasy while being privately controlled behind the scenes. Although no credible evidence supports claims of satanic cult involvement, her sudden fame, repeated breakdowns, and tragic death continue to fuel dark legends. Marilyn's life has become a symbol of how Hollywood mystery often transforms trauma into terrifying myths rather than truth. Katy Perry. Before global fame, Katy Perry was raised in a strict religious household, touring churches with her parents and living under intense spiritual discipline. Conspiracy theorists later twisted this background into darker narratives, claiming her early exposure to extreme belief systems made her vulnerable to psychological control by powerful industry figures. Online forums allege that her dramatic transformation, from gospel singer to pop icon, was not natural but the result of secret grooming rituals linked to elite cult-like groups. Her famous statement about selling her soul is often taken out of context and used as supposed evidence of occult involvement. Symbolism in her music videos, stage imagery, and performances continues to fuel speculation that she was prepared for fame through hidden conditioning. Despite these claims, no proof exists of satanic cult involvement. Still, Katy Perry's radical image shift remains one of the most cited examples used by conspiracy communities to support Hollywood occult theories. Jay-Z. Jay-Z's rise from Brooklyn's Marcy Projects to global superstardom has fueled countless conspiracy theories about his early life. Some online communities claim that before fame, Jay-Z was quietly mentored by powerful figures connected to secret elite networks operating within the music industry. These theorists point to recurring symbols in his music videos, hand gestures, and lyrics, interpreting them as signs of ritualistic grooming or indoctrination. Rumors suggest that exposure to underground belief systems and so-called cult-like circles helped shape his mindset and prepared him for extreme success. Others argue that his association with influential industry leaders was more than business, claiming it was initiation into hidden societies that control fame and wealth. Despite the popularity of these claims, no credible evidence supports the idea that Jay-Z was raised by or involved in satanic cults. Still, his secrecy, symbolism, and powerful connections continue to make him a central figure in Hollywood and music industry conspiracy lore. Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie has long been associated with dark aesthetics, intense emotions, and controversial statements, making her a frequent target of conspiracy theories. Raised in a fractured Hollywood family, Jolie grew up surrounded by fame, instability, and unconventional influences. Conspiracy forums claim that her early exposure to elite Hollywood circles introduced her to underground belief systems often mislabeled as occult or cult-like. Her openness about exploring dark symbolism, knives, blood vials, and extreme role preparation has been exaggerated into rumors of ritualistic conditioning from a young age. Some theorists allege she was prepared psychologically to embrace darkness as part of her public persona, helping her stand out in the industry. Despite these claims, Jolie has repeatedly framed her interests as personal exploration and artistic expression. There is no evidence she was raised by satanic cults. Still, her fearless image, mysterious past, and refusal to conform continue to fuel unsettling myths within Hollywood conspiracy culture. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga's rise to fame was explosive, theatrical, and unlike anything pop music had seen before, making her a prime subject for dark conspiracy theories. Raised as Stefani Germanata in New York, she trained intensely in music and performance from a young age. Conspiracy communities claim that her extreme discipline, sudden success, and dramatic alter egos were signs of early psychological conditioning linked to secret cult-like systems within the entertainment industry. Her heavy use of occult-style symbolism, ritual imagery, and shock art has been repeatedly cited as evidence that she was prepared for fame through hidden indoctrination. Some even allege her persona was manufactured through ritualistic identity fragmentation. Gaga has strongly denied these claims, explaining her art as performance, trauma expression, and creative rebellion. There is no proof she was raised by satanic cults. Still, her fearless imagery and cryptic performances keep her at the center of Hollywood's darkest modern legends. Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is often described as one of Hollywood's most private and enigmatic stars, and that mystery has given rise to some of the internet's strangest conspiracy theories. Raised between Lebanon, Australia, and Canada, Reeves experienced a fractured childhood marked by frequent moves and personal loss. Conspiracy forums claim this unstable upbringing allegedly exposed him to underground groups or secret belief systems long before fame, though no evidence supports this. Some theorists even suggest his calm demeanor, emotional detachment, and philosophical outlook are signs of early psychological conditioning. Bizarre online myths have gone as far as labeling him immortal or linked to hidden cults controlling history. Reeves has never endorsed or hinted at any such ideas, instead crediting his outlook to life experience, grief, and introspection. There is absolutely no proof he was raised by satanic cults. Still, his quiet nature and refusal to engage in Hollywood spectacle continue to fuel unsettling legends and internet-driven mythology. Madonna. Madonna has built her entire career on controversy, symbolism, and the deliberate destruction of taboos, making her a central figure in Hollywood conspiracy culture. Raised in a strict Catholic household, Madonna has openly spoken about rebellion against religious control from a young age. Conspiracy theorists twist this background into darker claims, alleging that her rejection of traditional faith led to early exposure to underground belief systems often mislabeled as satanic cults. Her later involvement with Kabbalah, along with heavy use of occult imagery, ritual-like choreography, and provocative performances, is frequently cited as proof of indoctrination before fame. Some claim she was groomed to shock, confuse, and dominate pop culture as part of a larger elite agenda. Madonna has always described her art as personal freedom and provocation, not worship or cult allegiance. There is no evidence she was raised by satanic cults, yet her influence keeps the rumors alive decades later. Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's extreme facial expressions, reality-bending comedy, and later philosophical speeches have made him a magnet for strange conspiracy theories. Raised in a struggling Canadian family, Carrey experienced poverty, instability, and emotional pressure from a young age. Conspiracy forums claim that his ability to completely lose himself in characters is not just talent but the result of early psychological conditioning. Some theorists allege he was exposed to cult-like belief systems that encouraged ego death, identity fragmentation, and mental dissociation long before fame. His later rejection of fame, money, and the concept of the self is often misinterpreted as proof of hidden indoctrination. After several cryptic interviews and dark artwork, rumors escalated into claims of occult influence. Carrey has consistently explained his mindset as spiritual curiosity and personal awakening, not cult involvement. There is no evidence he was raised by satanic cults, yet his unconventional worldview continues to fuel unsettling Hollywood myths. Beyoncé. Beyoncé's flawless performances, powerful imagery, and long-lasting dominance in the music industry have made her one of the most targeted figures in modern conspiracy culture. Raised in a tightly managed environment, she was trained for stardom from early childhood as part of Destiny's Child. Conspiracy theorists claim this intense preparation went beyond discipline, alleging early exposure to elite, cult-like systems designed to control and groom future icons. Her frequent use of symbolic imagery, alter egos like Sasha Fierce, and ritual-style stage performances are often cited as supposed evidence of occult conditioning. Some online communities claim her success is linked to secret societies that demand obedience and sacrifice. Despite these rumors, there is no proof Beyoncé was raised by or involved with satanic cults. She has described her alter egos as performance tools, not spiritual practices. Still, her secrecy, symbolism, and unmatched control over her image keep her at the center of Hollywood's darkest internet theories.